Not much Pixie Knickers. Just getting ordered around by Green Day here. How are you? Hey, from Dust to Grace. What's up? Guitars do I have? The kind of fucking rock. This one right here, that's the kind. Gibson SG Jr. with upgraded P90. Hey, Mr. Cat, 1990 Smith. What's happening? 1950 Smith. I get that, by the way. Was the same cat that was in Lost in Space, right? And he also played Mr. Hand in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I don't remember the actor's name. Thank you, Pixie Knickers. Groovy, man, groovy. There's I'm sorry, that just reminded me of this one Spider-Man cartoon from 1967. And you probably weren't even a glimmer in your parents' eyes. Can you share what the role in guitar in a band mix? That seems like a silly question to me. I don't exactly understand what you're asking, dude. The guitar, like in a rock, guitars are usually pretty much up front. I don't know why you would ask that. You know, if you were listening to a pop vocalist, their vocals would be up above everything else. If you were listening to a drummer, his drums would be above everything else. Do you get where I'm going with this? Have I ever tried A minor for what, dude? For something for me to write in, I don't really care for A minor, personally speaking. I mean, it's used in other songs, like Why Does Love Got to Be So Sad by Derek and the Dominoes, or Radioactive by The Firm, or something else by somebody else that I can't fucking think of fast enough, but I don't really care for the chord, personally speaking. How many instruments can I play competently? This one. And I'll use the word competently loosely. I don't have an orange cat. Why would you ask that, Dennis? Okay, Pixie. Kishal, what's up? What's happening? Do a solo? You do a solo, man. Don't bark and order at me. You're a guest in my house. Act like it. How are you? Good to see you. Come in, sit down. Grab a brew. It don't cost nothing. Fucking A, man. Talk to me like a human being, please. No, dude. Are you serious right now? Do you not understand the pop culture reference, man? Do you need help with that? I mean, I've explained it once on the channel a couple times. I mean, if you're really serious, I'll tell you. But I mean, it's fairly obvious. Dante, my opinion versus P90 versus Humbucker. I'd say I love them equally. I mean, I love Strat and Tele pickups too. This right now, with the condition of having severe carpal tunnel syndrome, like, this is easy for me to play. That's why I'm playing it. That's it, guys. Okay? It's very simple. That's why I'm playing this as opposed to something else. If I had to go out and play with a band, I would not use this guitar. I've said that many times. Harry Kumar. I don't control... Dude, if I'm playing at a bar with a sound man, I have no control over the soundboard. And I'm not going to tell him or her how to do their fucking job. Because if they came up on stage and told me how to do my job, I'd be like, whoa, dude, we're about to have a serious problem here in a minute, bud. Dude, never put anything except please and thank you to your sound man, dude. You're your sound man at that club holds the key to your success on how you are heard. All right. So watch your manners. The guy will talk to you when he needs to talk to you. And that's it. Just answer his questions as nicely as possible. Be as nice as you can, man. You will catch more flies with honey than you will with vinegar. Nate, read the description and you'll figure out what it is the live streams are about. I mean, if you just want to listen to guitar, you can punch up my other videos. I have videos of me playing with various bands in my past, and I put up shorts every day. So, and those are all guitar. But this is a forum to help other players with advice that they need in shaping their tone, maybe a certain direction that they want to get into from a playing point of view, advice on pickups, obviously, that we've talked about today, effects, amplifiers, guitars, bands, talk about getting gigs, how to get them, what to do if you're having problems within your band, writing and recording music. That's what the live streams are about, dude. It's not a request hotline. Sometimes I play bits of pieces of tunes, but I don't sit here and play whole songs. Because, after all, I need to make money. And I can't make money if I'm sitting around playing other people's music. So, you're not going to hear me do that too much. Because I have my own music to play. No. From Dust to Grace. Do a thin line guitar for more of a warm feeling? No, absolutely not. If you want to have a warmer feeling, a warmer guitar tone, you need to get an alder body on a telly. That's why I prefer like a 60s. I mean, not always. Sometimes I'll roll with an ash body, but not always. I just like the light and resonance of ash, but I still like rosewood necks on my telly. I mean, I've had maple board tellies. I had a maple board Esquire that I was really fond of, that I loved. No, not here to play Eye of the Tiger, sorry. The carpal tunnel developed over a combination of various things: gaming, playing music, doing eBay for a company. It just, came to a head. And the surgeon that operated on me promised me something that he didn't deliver on, so I'm left with pins and needles. Hey Ryan, what's happening? Thanks, Pixie Knickers. D28 is great, Dennis. That's a nice guitar. Bye, Ryan. Please don't come in here and spam my channel. Yeah, maybe a wah-wah pedal to start with, or maybe a distortion, something like that from Dust to Grace. Thanks, Triple X. That's cool that you got the Strat Floyd Rose. Dennis, I used to run GameStop, so the only thing that I really don't do is PC gaming, but pretty much all current console. I'm like a Resident Evil fan. I'm like a Doom fan. I like Mass Effect, the original trilogy. I like Doom. Skyrim is awesome. Like a lot of classics, like Atari shit and original Nintendo stuff, and like Namco arcade stuff, and God, I like the Red Dead Redemption games. Those are cool. The Max Payne games are cool. I like The Last of Us Part 1. Love that. Didn't play Part 2 because they killed Joel. Like, dude, you killed the best character. Like, I didn't get it, but whatever. Love Fallout 4, even though that's controversial for some people. I personally thought it was much better than Fallout 3, even though I know a lot of people like Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Love Halo. Love Castlevania series. BioShock series is one of my all-time favorites. What about you, Dennis? What do you like to play? Thanks, Triple X. That's cool, man. I don't know Tears in Heaven, but how about something else from that record? How's that, Triple X? Thanks, Pixie Knickers. I'm gonna skip ahead. Sorry if I missed some of your shit. Don't play Master of Puppets, man. Read the description of the stream. Yeah. From Dust to Grace, I did like the new Doom that came out. I didn't finish it. I've got it on my Series X. Oh, Dennis, you like all the same stuff in the Skyrim? Yeah, that's cool. I just kind of did, Michael. Dude, are you studying sound, yo, Mr. Sound Designer? I'm not going to give you tips, man. If you're a sound designer, I'm not going to give you tips. Go listen to Ben Burt. He's the sound designer of Star Wars, man. That's who you need to key into. That's the best advice I can give you. Don't be sitting here listening to my bullshit. if you're a serious sound designer, get the fuck out of here and go watch Ben Burt. That's the best advice I can give you. Stop watching me, go watch Ben Burt. My feelings are not going to be hurt. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Oh! Sorry that you feel that way. Michael, go forth. Bye-bye. If it's the same old shiz, then you don't need to be here. Fuck off. Did anybody see that Nintendo came out and it like on their website they're asking people like to share their thoughts on like not only game key cards but physical media as well, like they're asking like will you only buy it if it's physical, or do you want it on like the whole thing on the cartridge, blah 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 blah. You know, will you buy a game key card? No. Physical only, yes. It's interesting. I hope that they got a lot of harsh feedback on that whole thing. Because I ain't buying shit if it's on a game key card. Nintendo should have done a better job of supplying more options to these third-party developers and not had them bite down on a 64 gig card when their game is only 4 or 5 gigs, which that card cost them an additional $17.50. The game key card cost them relatively nothing. So if you're in business, to be in business and make money, you do the math. You're going to go with the game key card if you're the third-party developer, because Nintendo wants to charge you $17.50 per cartridge, per physical cartridge, to put your game on their medium. That's bullshit. When Switch 1 had various cart sizes that third-party publishers could buy, that wasn't $17.50 per cart. That's what they need to do. Nintendo just needs to stop being arrogant assholes and make better solutions, make different cart sizes for these third-party publishers and get them what they need without charging them an arm and a leg for it. That's fucking ridiculous. For me, peak gaming was 2001. There was a video put up by Vintage Modern Gamer on YouTube today, and it's exactly covering that topic. And as soon as I saw it, I was just like, yep, that was the height of gaming. That was the golden era of gaming. The golden age of gaming was the original Xbox, the Nintendo GameCube, and the PlayStation 2. Dallas, you're just in time to join the video game conversation. Dennis, did you play Cyberpunk 2077? Anybody playing Donkey Kong? What is it? I almost wanted to say Bazinga. Bazonkers? Yeah, they won't be doing that from Dust to Grace. The DS is, the 3DS is in the rear view mirror. Donkey Kong Bonanza. It looked pretty cool. I've got it here at the house. I haven't tried it. SG seems heavy. No, this is like a 6.91 pound guitar, man. Anything and everything looks big on me. I'm not a big person. I don't understand what you mean, Eris. I don't know what Wally is. I know what a Yank is. And I think that's kind of offensive. Let me ask you a question. Do you always come into somebody's house and talk like that to your host? I'm just curious. Because I don't. I just want to know how you were raised. Apparently not right. So, you want to leave me your parents' phone number? Maybe I can take it up with them? You know what? Learn some manners. When you figure it out, I won't be here. What pickups does Xiaomi use? I don't know, man. I heard they're P100s. I could be wrong. It's so hard to tell because of those damn Laney amplifiers. That's called feedback. Was I an Aussie guy? Dude, I'm still an Aussie guy. I'm just not a huge, like... I don't have my head firmly planted up the Ozman's ass. Hey, Chicoli. How you doing? You know what Chicoli rhymes with? Spicoli. Any Jeff Beck? Yeah. That was it. got it, Phil. Of course, Jeff Beck doesn't solo like that, obviously. Hey, Phil, how you doing, man? Yes, it is. It's a Howlin' Wolf tune originally. Your channel got deleted. Why'd your channel get deleted, dude? Thank you, Thangs. Thangs channel. Yeah, that was the London Wolves version, or the London Sessions version of Howlin' Wolf's I Ain't Superstitious. So you're going with La Sala Pictures? Thank you, Yen. Yen, are you a man or a woman? I don't want to get off on the wrong foot. The reason I ask is because I had a friend that married a Vietnamese woman named Yen. I doubt you're her. I'm just saying. I'm curiosity has me piqued. Oh man, you're in Argentina. That's cool, dude. Please be safe over there. Hey, what am I, chopped liver? I said that sucked. I'm playing that and I'm thinking, man, that sounds like the fucking Meatloaf tune on off of Bad Out of Hell. And I can't think of the name because I don't have that record. And I'm not really a Meatloaf fan. I mean, once in a while it's okay for dinner. Are you asleep today, people? That was a funny. What, do you guys want to see me pull down my pants and make my ass clap? That's not going to happen. I think that's my favorite thing that's come out of Harrison Ford's mouth. That's why I say it. I didn't come up with that line. I'm not clever enough for that shit. What's my favorite cover song? To listen to or to play, Dallas? I think you mean play, right? Or to listen to? I think my favorite cover tune is probably be Government Mule's cover of 30 Days in the Hole by Humble Pie. It's like so different. I just don't understand how Warren Haynes came up with that. I mean, you listen to the original and then you hear Mule's version of it. It's just like, what the fuck? Hey, Brian the Gamer, you missed our talk on video games earlier. Can I play some AC/DC? Yeah. No AC/DC? That's funny. Good afternoon to you, sir. No, I cannot do that. Just ask what game franchise what games I like in general, or like what I game on. And it's just all current stuff, except for PC. Like I don't have a Steam account or a Steam Deck. I think not having a Steam account negates not having the Steam Deck. But, Sister Rosetta Thorpe, she played on an SG Custom, dude. I'm playing on an SG Junior. I don't really play like her at all. What'd you get, Micro? Brian the Gamer, I was talking about the fact that Nintendo is asking on their website what we think of the game key cards. And there's a certain phrase that comes to my mind whenever I hear the phrase game key card. Max, I'm using a Sport STR tremolo 5-watt tube amplifier with Soulcactus mods. You can go to sportamps.com and check out the STR tremolo. Sorry, I'm just trying to... 5 or 6 tonight. I'm not really 100% sure yet. But that's usually the deal. So we'll see you later, bud. Good luck with practice and everything. Gibson. At least that's what the headstock says in cursive. You know, that's the writing that they don't teach in schools anymore. Neither? I don't need either of those places. But somebody else can probably answer that in the room. I don't like either of those places. Like, if my choice is Subway, Jimmy John's, or going to get coffee, I'll go get coffee. That's a good question, Pixie Knickers. Pixie Knickers asked a good question. When I learn a new song, do I listen to the song, like learn it by ear, or read the music, or do I do both, or something else completely? I usually listen to it by ear for a little bit, and then, I mean, even before I pick up a guitar, I'll listen to the piece of music for a little bit, and then I'll start contemplating where I think it's being played, and then I'll pick up a guitar and start trying to see if I can hack away at it. And if I can, I will. And if I begin and like sort of get frustrated or whatever, I'll just put it down. And if I'm really to the point where like I just don't have patience for this shit, I'll punch it up on YouTube and look for somebody who's doing it and look how they're playing it and go, okay, I got it. By the way, that's one of the toughest riffs to play for 3.5 minutes. Give it a try. I dare you. That's, of course, the Pretender song. Hit in the road, middle of the road. Paul Gilbert, you're funny. What's my favorite guitarist? Jimmy Page and Eric Clapton, two-way tie. Thank you very much. Next contestant. Do I agree that Ray is Palpatine? No. Chikuli, I use the Sword STR Tremolo 5-watt tube amplifier. If you guys go down in the below the title and hit the description and it'll say more, hit that with your icon. It'll have a drop box. You'll be able to read everything. Where you can donate, where my music's at, where my Instagram's at, what equipment I use. If you go to my YouTube homepage, you can go to postings and see pictures of my amp and my effects board. The only thing I haven't put up is pictures of my amplifier, of my Soulcactus signature amp. But there is the article up there featuring me from ToneQuest Report, June of 2004, about the Soulcactus signature amp. What amp would I recommend for beginners? I don't know, something in the $200 to $500 range, probably. I mean, for beginners, I always recommend like just a PV. You just need something small and solid state. It's not a big deal. String vibes. Eat a dick. Oh, that's cool, Pixie Knickers. Is that current today? Is that brand new with Rick Beta? I'll check that out too. Furry, eat a dick. Yes, a Marshall amp is totally fine. Like the 5 watt, the class 5 watt. That's a good beginner amp. I think headphones and adapter is a good shout for new learners these days. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Oh, no, it's not brand new? Okay. Well, I'll look for it. Play any strumming patterns? I don't. That's a strumming pattern. Thank you, Poodle. How are you? Hey, gals. Yeah, dude, he's got like 5 million followers, Pixie. He's the bee's knees. I wish I was on his channel. He'll never tune into me. Do I think he should? Absolutely. But that's just my arrogance talking. I think he should talk to me because I'm the only one doing what I'm doing. That's what I think. Sweet Hollow 9, Apex, suck a dick. I'm sorry, eat a dick. Eat a dick, Pam. From Shrinking. Check it out. Thanks, Pixie Knickers. He'd probably be like, what the fuck is this guy on? And let me tell you something, Rick, that's for me to know and you to never find out. Ho ho! It's a Gibson SG Jr. Am I a Smiths fan? I want to tell them all to go to hell. That will serve them very well. And then you'll see that you are on the way it should be. I like that song. A Girl Like You. I remember when I was in college and that shit came out and they played that on Saturday Night Live. I was very impressed. I'm like, why don't they do more music like that? Maybe they do and I'm just a fucking idiot, which could very well be the case. What's the name of the song I'm playing right now? I don't know when right now was. Is that like Spaceballs? Where this is now, sir. Well, when was when? We just passed then. We're in now, sir. You know I drink coffee with my Mr. Radar. No, I don't drink black coffee. I listen to black coffee, which is by Humble Pie. But I'm Oh, Lauren, thank you for the compliment. You know, I can try and be like the Fonz as much as I want, but I'm not. But thank you. Oh, the Pretenders? The Smithereens? The Smiths or the Smithereens? I don't remember. A Girl Like You. Thank you, Paul. That's very nice of you. I said I was waiting. Yeah, what's the problem with the Jimi Hendrix, man? I don't know a lot of Hendrix, but I mean, like, stylistically, he has certain things he does. Like, rhythmically and stylistically, like using his thumb on the bass note. I use that for my own shit. So... Yeah, Lauren, that's fine. You're not gonna get judgment here. Oh, the Jimi Hendrix chord? Shit. E7 sharp 9. So what you do is you make the triangle of your E7. So you're on the 7th and 8th frets. You add your pinky on the B string on the, 7, 6, 7, 8th, right here, on the B string. So that's 1, 2, 3. Fancy when you get more experience like me. Or fuck it up more like me when you get more experience. What? Let that bake in your noodle for a little bit. Everyone doesn't know the Jimi Hendrix chord. Yen? Did you ever answer my other question? Man or woman? Thanks, Pixie Knickers. Gracias, Sandy. Because I said I knew a female that was named Yen. She was a Vietnamese girl from college. Thank you, Ian. Thanks, Pixie. Do you recommend a bridge card? Yes, I do. You mean a pick card? Trying to. How are you, Takanaka? Tanaka? Tanaka. Arpeggios are basically breaking up chords. Someone might see it differently, but I do not. I'm 54, dude. Why, did you want to date me, Andy? But my door doesn't swing that way, dude. But thank you, I'm flattered. All right, Paul. Be cool. Glad to hear it. Thanks, Andy. I appreciate that, man. If you guys want to help me out, help out the channel, please buy a sticker or a super sticker while we're in stream here. Other ways to support the channel, obviously, if you're new to it, subscribe, hit that like button. If you want, down below, you can find my links to my Instagram page. Of course, that doesn't cost anything to follow me over there. Follow me on there. If you want to go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/Larry Soulcactus, you can find my original music there for purchase. Hey, Kai, what's happening? Can I play Titanic? No, John. You're funny, though. Can you eat a dick? Probably Don Felder and Mick Ralphs. Don Felder of the Eagles and Mick Ralphs of Bad Company. I think that's a two-way tie there, as a couple of the most underrated guitar players of all time. I mean, there's a lot more I can say, but those two are at the forefront of my brain. I also think Pete Townsend is greatly underrated. Hey, man from Ukraine, what's happening? How you doing? Have I played a 9-string guitar? No. I played a 12-string guitar. It's the same as playing a 6-string guitar, you're just doubling up strings. original. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for all participating in the noon stream today. I'm Larry Soulcactus. I've been your host. You've been the guest. So thank you guys very much for all that bought the stickers today. Thank you double kindly. I appreciate it. Okay. So next stream is going to be either 5 or 6 o'clock tonight. So 5 p.m. Standard Pacific Time is going to be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 6 p.m. is going to be 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get it? Got it? Good. Learn it, know it, live it. All right, you guys. Thank you very much. Be good to yourselves and be good to the ones around you. And we'll catch you later. All right? Thanks a lot. Be cool. Bye-bye.